Hello, welcome back to another video here on the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at the preview for episode 6 of The Last of Us. We're going to watch the teaser and then we'll break it down like we normally do. So let's go ahead and watch it and let's go.
I tried with Sam. I wanted to save him.
I reckon it's a lot more complicated than that.
So they're still dealing with the fallout. Oh, Jackson. He found him. Okay, so they don't go to the dam.
Tommy, those things that you judge me for, I did those things to keep us alive.
We did those things. They weren't things. We murdered people.
Be careful who you put your faith in. The
Maria?
only people who can betray us are the ones we trust.
Ooh, was that the college at the end of that? So we're going to get that part of the story. That's great. That's one of my favorite parts of the story. So it looks like we've had a bit of a time jump after we last saw our travelers. They've made it farther west, and it's probably wintertime. They're wearing heavier coats. Ellie has on a hat, and Joel was wearing gloves, and they're still dealing with the aftermath of Henry and Sam and what happened. Ellie's talking about she tried to help Sam, and Joel's trying to make her feel better. You know, that maybe it's harder to do what she tried to do. It just wouldn't work the way she tried it. We get this scene later in the trailer, but I believe it's actually gonna happen before they get to Jackson. I think these riders are probably from Jackson on patrol, and they're gonna take Joel and Ellie back to Jackson. So I showed it first. Then we see Joel. At least I think that's Joel in the middle. I don't see Ellie unless it's Ellie up in front on the horse, and they're coming into Jackson for the first time. And it looks like in the game, Jackson's going to be a lot bigger than it was whenever Tommy and Joel meet up again. And they've eliminated the dam scene. So hopefully we still get some of that talking between Joel and Tommy. I think we will from what I've seen later in the episode. I mean, in the trailer. So we'll take a look at that in a minute. Then we get to see Joel and Tommy reunite here in Jackson. And, you know, Joel's happy to see Tommy. They hug, but I don't get the feeling that Tommy's as excited to see Joel as Joel is to see Tommy. That's just the way it looks to me. Then I think this is the talk between Joel and Tommy that takes place at the dam when Joel's asking for help from Tommy to help find the Fireflies, or actually take Ellie to the Fireflies. And, you know, they get their whole back and forth about what they had to do to still be alive and so forth. But then I think in this scene right here, I think Joel's actually telling Tommy that Ellie's immune. Then we get this scene of Retina Wesley, who plays Maria, Tommy's wife, or at least she was his wife in the game. I don't know if they're married in the show. But in the game, she's kind of the leader of Jackson. I don't know what her role is in the show. But she's talking to Ellie, and I assume this is after this would have been kind of like around the time in the game where they're at the dam, and she takes Ellie and gets her some food before the dam's attacked. But I think in this, she's just going to take her and give her some food, let her get a shower, because you see Ellie with wet hair. And this is where Ellie learns of Sarah and what happened with Sarah. Then we get this scene, and I think this might actually be one of David's crew. I think this might be the introduction of the cannibals and David's men. I think behind him, if you look, you don't see much snow. I don't think they're in Jackson anymore. I think that's actually the college from the game. We have this shot of Joel and Ellie in a building. I'm betting this is the science building at the college, or this is the dorm on their way to the science building. But I think this is definitely at the college. We get this scene of Ellie and Joel. They're on a horse. Ellie is shooting. Who's she shooting at? What's she shooting at? There must be people there chasing them. We see the building in front of them. I'm sure that's the college. But who's Ellie shooting at? We have this shot of Joel. He looks terrified. He's looking over his shoulder at something, and notice Ellie's not on the horse. I think Ellie might get shot. I think that's what we're seeing here. Ellie's injured, and they're gonna switch it up. Instead of Joel being injured, Ellie's gonna be injured, and Joel's gonna have to take care of Ellie the way she took care of him. This is one of the last shots we get in the teaser, and I'm pretty sure this is Joel. This is what makes me think Ellie's the one that gets injured. It looks like he has a bow and arrow in one hand, and he has some animals that he's killed, and he's taking it back to this cabin. This might actually be where they meet the Native American family, and they may be helping Ellie, like nurse Ellie back from her injury. If Ellie gets injured, I feel like she probably will, because this is about where Joel would have been injured. So I'm thinking that might be where we are, or this could be, maybe Joel does get injured and this is someone different, but this is definitely not Ellie. And, you know, in the game, Ellie does the hunting to get them food. Well, that's really all I have for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all those things that help the channel. And I will catch you in the next one.